I think it's just gentrification, isn't it? I think a council's probably got a view of people who live in this area. If you look through the history books, Ancoats has been repeatedly demolished and rebuilt. Like the houses which they demolished in Islington over there, New Islington, which is what used to be called anyway historically. Everyone thinks it's a new name, isn't it? They was only built like 30 years ago. I'd just say it's the people who've got money basically, because like you're saying before, I couldn't afford them. I don't know anyone who could. I don't know how much they are, but they're not social housing. They're not. They call them affordable housing, don't they? The big buzzword these days, but I don't know who can afford it. And the same with these ones there. These are newly built as well. I think for me, you have to build a community. Certainly, the buzzword is sustainable community. I think you need to know where you come from. I think it's very important. I think your history and stuff like that. Personally, I think it's really important. I think that you look at most so-called regeneration areas. There's always massive CPOs and massive demolitions, and nothing really changes. This area hasn't changed in 30, 40. Well, I'm 37, so it hasn't changed in 30 years. All what I've seen is just building after building. This country over the last 30 years, it's just money, money, money. If it doesn't turn a profit, let's get rid of it. I don't think that's right. You pay for the things which you value and you want. And I don't know anyone around here. They might not want to say this, but no one wants to see kids getting in trouble and stuff like that. I'd rather than being a youth club, doing something positive, and they demolished it. Go to Miles Platt in there, Adaptis Housing, who I used to work for, are building their new offices on a football pitch, which my mate's team used to play on 6 months ago. This used to be a corner shop. Funny enough, it was there not that long ago because my hard drive got nicked out of my car in Ancoats down there, and I put some flyers out and I put it in this shop, and that was probably only a year ago. I think there was reasonably old buildings as well. I think they might have been over 100 years old, the buildings as well. So there's that historical link there as well, even though there's mass by paint and stuff like that. But why get rid of a shop where you can get your beans and your eggs and your milk? Because there's nothing around here, you have to watch Asda. But maybe that's what they want you to do. They want you to get in your car, even though they say we want you to get out of your car and get in public transport, and go to Asda. That might be why they're swallowing up all these. It might have something to do with the new owners of Manchester City. Excuse me, did that used to be a football pitch on there? Yeah. You don't know it's been built on it now, do you? No. How long's it been like that, do you know?
Oh, a couple of months now, that.
Is it? Yeah, because you used to play football on there, didn't you?
No, you played on there, yeah.
Alright, cheers mate, nice one. Yeah, so it used to be a bloody football pitch. And now it's a car park. I think you should definitely mention that, because I think that's criminal. I think that sort of sums up the disrespect of what they have for certain areas. Because I know some people around here have actually moaned about that. Said, why are they hell building on a kid's football pitch? And there's no shops or anything around here. The dominance of supermarkets in this country have made it impossible for you to compete on any ground. So they sell alcohol, for instance, in Tesco's for 25p a pint. Equivalent, obviously they don't sell draft, but 25p. How can you compete with that in a pub? Impossible. The high street is gone now. It's too late now. I think you'll just see shops closing for the next 10 20 years. It's never coming back now. It's too late because the dominance of supermarkets just took over everything. This is the Smith's Arms. It's the oldest building in Manchester. Now you look at that. Imagine that pub was open there. It's next to an Italian-inspired church and the modern flats. I think that looks. I don't necessarily like these, but with the three buildings there, I think it looks perfect. That's the oldest, then the second oldest, and then this is the modern. I think that'd be perfect. And yet, these owners of this are going to demolish that and put up another one of these.